Hello and welcome! In this explainer, we're going to build a simple and confident self-introduction in English step by step. By the time we're done, you'll have your very own introduction ready to go.
You know, it's one thing to learn the phrases, but it's a whole other thing to actually feel confident when you say them. That's our goal today. So, ready to jump in? Let's do it.
So, where do we begin? Well, every single great conversation has to start somewhere. We're kicking things off with the absolute basics, the very first words you say. This is the foundation for everything else.
First impressions are a big deal, right? And a friendly greeting is the easiest way to make a good one. It's polite, it's warm, and it just starts things off on the right foot.
You've got options. Hello and hi are great for pretty much any situation. Hi is just a little more casual. Then you have good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, a little more formal, and of course they depend on the time of day. Just pick one that feels natural to you.
All right, you've said hello. So what comes next? The most important part, of course, who you are. Let's look at a few really simple ways to share your name.
Okay, so all of these are perfect, they just have a slightly different vibe. My name is a classic, it works anywhere, anytime. I'm is a bit more casual, super common in everyday chats. And you can call me is really friendly, especially if you have a nickname. And just like that, we've connected our first two building blocks, a greeting plus your name. Hi, I'm Amin. See? It's friendly, it's direct, and it's the perfect start.
Okay, so now they know your name. Let's add a couple more key details so they can get to know you a little better. We're going to talk about where you're from and what you do. You can talk about your country, like, I'm from Morocco, or you can be more specific and name your city. And hey, if you live somewhere different from where you grew up, I live in is the perfect phrase for that.
This is one of those questions that always comes up in conversations. Sharing what you do, whether you're a student or you're working, is a fantastic way to find some common ground with someone.
Check out the pattern here. It's really simple. It's either I'm a, and then your job title, or I study, followed by your subject. It's so direct and super easy for anyone to understand.
See how we're layering this information? We're not just throwing out random facts. We're actually building a small story about ourselves, piece by piece. Every sentence adds a little more to the picture.
All right, so people know your name, where you're from, and what you do for a living. Now for the fun part. Let's add some personality. Hobbies are how you really connect with people. I like is probably the easiest and most common way to go. My hobby is works great too, especially if you have one big passion. And don't forget, something like learning English absolutely counts as a hobby.
This is a great example of how to keep things simple. You don't need to give a huge list. Just mentioning one or two things you enjoy is absolutely perfect. Okay, this is the moment we've been building up.